Hello and welcome back to the garage. In today's video, we continue work on this 1964 Chevy C10 and our hopes to make it drivable. So in the previous video, we went through the inside, checked out what we had in the glove box and under the seat. We had a range of fuses, nuts and bolts, pamphlets, original owner's guide, but we didn't have the original jack, unfortunately. We'll have to track one down. And we had the tire iron, so at least we got that. In today's video, we're going to install that fuel tank that we got at the end of the last video and see if we can't drive it around by the end of this one. The next thing we need to do is make it roadworthy, which is getting these headlights and blinkers, running lights, tail lights, all that working. But we'll see how far we get. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop inside the cab and get that fuel tank installed. So the fuel tank is installed and all buttoned up. Wires are connected, hoses are connected, and I've already put a little bit of pressure to it with air and soapy water, you know, that whole thing. And so far we don't have any leaks. So before I put the seat back, I want to explain why I've got cardboard underneath these bands. So on the original tank, there was a material in between the bands and the fuel tank. Now, I'd imagine that's so that there's no metal to metal contact, maybe for some squeaks here and there, because these brackets here, they clamp down pretty hard on this fuel tank here, enough so that it kind of bends this tab down a little bit. I mean, it's well secured. So with that cardboard in there, adds as an extra little buffer just so it's not metal to metal. But if you know for sure, let me know in the comments about what that material is and what it's really there for. That's just my summarization. Now, the other thing I made out of cardboard is this. Using the cardboard from the box that the fuel tank arrived in, I was able to craft up an alternative piece of material for behind the seat to cover the fuel tank. The original one is completely deteriorated, got all moldy, and I tried to save it, tried to clean it, but it still smells like old gas. So this cardboard here will have to do for now until we can find a better alternative. But with that said, fuel tank is done and installed. We just got to put some fuel in it, change out the line down there on the bottom between the hard line that comes into the cab and the hard line that runs along the chassis. Check everything underneath the hood, make sure we've got everything buttoned up, we didn't leave any rags anywhere. And turn it over and see if she fires up and maybe go drive her around. All right, here we go. So overall, we're actually doing pretty good. I know that's probably really wobbly for you guys. We'll see what happens as we get driving here. Not bad for a second gear start there. Looks like we're going about 25, I think. Overall, it almost feels like the heater might be on a little bit. It's nice. Unfortunately, the window's stuck down now. I'll figure that out. Brakes are a little squishy. That's one thing we will need to address. And no blinkers. Feels like driving a boat right now. A little leany. Whew, that is really squeaky. Oh, a little bit of coughs and bucks there, but we're not doing too bad for 20 plus years of sitting. You know, what do you guys think? This thing's actually riding pretty smooth. About to go over some railroad tracks here, see how it feels over that. Not bad at all. Boy, howdy. Brakes. There we go. Little bit no brake there. Bunch of rippers. Well, this is pretty good. But yeah, I don't think we're doing too bad. I am gonna try to roll this up. Oh. So now, we've got the truck drivable. This is great. So glad you could come with me on this. It's not liking the cold too much. But, yeah. I don't know what to say. This is running pretty good. Now we need to check the transmission oil and the rear diff oil and probably grease the chassis, because Lord knows that hasn't been done in a while. Now that we've got the truck drivable, now we need to make it roadworthy, which means going through and replacing all the wheel cylinders so we have actual brakes, fixing the headlights and taillights as well as the blinkers, and maybe giving it a shine up so that we can look good while driving it around. But I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here at the garage today. Make sure you go back and watch some of our older videos. If you're just joining the channel now and you want to know what's going on in this truck, go back and watch the first video and the second video and any other video you want to watch. We got a lot of cool stuff on this channel. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because it's getting a little chilly and I'm getting wet. So be sure to like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when more videos like this one come out. And as always, we'll see you next time here at the garage. Thank you for watching.